taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up. I'm too honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic, need to take the noose off. And you cannot save me, cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots. You are not as tough I don't slack, don't lose, learn your lesson yet. When I get to choose what I do, I'm like a weapon. I'm not sharp as many, but got hard, I'm ready to change. Scars to envy, to win large and plenty. I like to play fast, never change back. Calling out, I'll pay back, cause I'm great at that. Oh, you cannot save me, cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots. You are not as tough. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots. You are not as tough as me. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots. You are not as tough as me.
You want something, go get it. Period.
Morning. Happy Thursday to me. Happy Monday to you guys. Welcome back to another full day of eating. 1850 calories, high protein, anabolic style, around maintenance. We just killed a leg day number 2, and you might be thinking, girl, it's Thursday. Why are you doing legs on Thursday? Usually that's your second upper body day. Trey has an event tomorrow. I'm so excited. He has like a special needs softball tournament thing. It's a field trip that his class is going with a bunch of other schools, and we're gonna go and support him, of course, and watch him play. So that should be really fun. So and it's at 9:45 in the morning, which I could, go to the gym, crank out a short workout, get there, or go early, all the things, but I have decided, I'm bullheaded like that, and I'm going to train 4 days straight with no rest day in between. And Monday and Tuesday were freaking beast mode sessions. Like, I was like the Hulk. I don't know what's going on, because this is the week before the shark, and usually this is my weakest week, but those 2 days I went balls to the wall. Yesterday, however, was my second upper day, and it was struggle bus city. So I was so freaking tired, so gassed. We still showed up, we did the damn thing, and today I woke up with all the negative Nancy thoughts that you could possibly think of. Like, girl, just take a rest day, you don't have to go, you've worked hard, you just to train 3 days a week, it's no big deal not to show up. Like, not to show up, like, that is not even in Nicole Burgess's vocabulary. What the hell was my Bev talking about today? I saw this like quote on Pinterest, and it just spoke to me. And Jen mentioned this in one of her videos a couple weeks ago, that you may wake up tired, you may wake up angry, you may be frustrated, you may want to just give up, but your feelings don't determine what you do. And that just spoke and resonated with me. Like I said, Jen mentioned something very similar a couple weeks ago in her vlog, and I was like, yes, girl, freaking preach. If we acted upon our feelings all the time, and let me tell you, this generation, like, don't come for me, but I feel like a lot of this generation does act on their feelings without having any thought process behind it, right? If we acted upon our feelings every time, how would that work? If I was frustrated and angry over every little thing that my kids did, my husband did, haters did, whatever, and I just lashed out irrationally, like, and just did what I wanted to based off my feelings, how would we function as a society? How would you function as a purpose? How would you get anywhere in life if you just based all your actions on how you freaking felt? You wouldn't get ish done. As far as motivation, everybody asks about motivation all the time. Oh my gosh, if you just acted upon, at least I'm speaking from my feelings, if I acted upon my feelings every freaking time, like the things that are going on in this head, we would not get anything done. But I always say that there is no motivation for me most of the time. Yeah, there's motivation, comes and goes, but discipline and just knowing and having that grit and that grind that you just know it has to be done. There is no excuse. There is no feelings. There is no giving up. It has to be done. Mom life, I wake up in the morning. Do I necessarily feel like getting up? Number one, do I feel like packing lunches? Do I feel like doing all the things sometimes as a mom? Hell's to the no, but I'm a mom. It has to be done. There is no, I can't do all that today. They're dependent on me. They rely on me. I have to do that. And your body and your health relies on you guys. So if you do not show up for yourself and you just act upon every little feeling that you have, whether it be just not wanting to do anything, whether it be, oh, I see random-ish when I'm at a party and I'm just going to binge and go all in and not have any thought process behind it, just act upon feelings. You cannot do that. You've got to get a mindset with, hey, I want to be healthy for the rest of my life. I want to be here for my kids. I want to do better. I want to be better each and every day. Then you just put the work in. There is no feelings. There is no excuses. And some people may disagree with me, and that's okay as far as acting upon feelings. But I just feel like today, if I would have acted upon my feelings, I would have just laid around the house. I would have got my steps in, but got nothing done. And then later on throughout the week, I would have regretted not going to the gym because I love going to the gym. I enjoy it. It is therapeutic for me. I love how it makes me feel. I love the results that it gives me, obviously. And I know I'm doing good for my internal health. So why would I let my feelings overshadow all those positivities? The struggle bus city, not gonna lie, but it was an awesome session. I said that about yesterday too. Like, even though they're always hard, they are always hard. No matter if you're jack, struggle bus, bev in your head, whatever, every time you show up to that gym, it's gonna be hard when you go and put the work in. That cardio today for our creepy cardio challenge day 2, and I dressed the part today, it was freaking hard. My hamstrings are like feeling like they're going to be detached from my body, y'all, from my Tuesday leg day session and then today with all the exercises we did. And by the time I got to the treadmill, the entire time I wanted to jump off. And again, if I would have just gave into my feelings, we would have got off and not completed our day 2 of the challenge. But I just know that I have to keep grinding. You can do it. You are stronger than your mind gives your body credit for. You can't do anything that you set your mind to. Our mind is the most powerful thing in our bodies. Forget about strength, forget about muscles. Your freaking mind will determine everything that you do in life. Everything that you do in life, whether you succeed, whether you failed, it's your mind that makes the decisions, and your mind is the strongest thing that we have going for us. And it can be strong on the negative side, it can be super strong on the positive side, and you've got to harness and tap into that positive side each and every time and just have that grit and keep on going, guys. I know it's hard. Look, I'm struggling too, and I love to show you guys the struggle that I have, and it happens quite often, and I don't sugarcoat it. People that are on social media and they are showing their workouts, and every day it looks peachy keen and they're like posting all these things, just know there's so much ish going on in the background that they just don't want you to see. But that's unrealistic. That's not real life. And in order for us to be successful, we have to know the ups and the downs from the journey. And that's what I show you guys here, all my trials, all my ups, failures, downs, and let you know that it's okay. That if I'm going through it, I know you're going through it, and we're going through it together. And guess what? There is a light at the end of the tunnel. You can still see success with having all these failures and having difficult bumps in the road. There is progress to be made even when you hit a roadblock sometimes. So just keep going and keep showing up. I hope that lit a fire under your ass today, because those like quotes that I see sometimes and then the music that I put behind the Instagram thing, it makes me want to go in there and do like a second workout, even though I know my body is like, oh girl, no. I just get so pumped and so jacked each and every day, and you guys definitely help with that so much. So thank you so much for always loving, supporting, and motivating me to do the damn thing each and every day. I've said this 1,000 times, you know, if you've been with me, but I would not be where I am today if it wasn't for you guys pushing me and just watching and knowing that I am doing this for me first and foremost, but knowing that so many of you guys depend on these videos, these pep talks, seeing the progress, and I just love you guys for that. So thank you, thank you. This morning, enough like, whoo, we're going crazy. The endorphins are flowing. This morning we had a maple bagel, okay, so from Aldi. We had a half of one. They're fire, by the way, so if you have an Aldi, go and grab those maple bagels. And then we did 150 grams of egg whites with some monk fruit and some cinnamon. I got a new like egg maker thing I saw on TikTok. Don't come for me for the microwave. You know how I feel about the microwave. Yes, saving your girl time. I'm about it. And it makes the perfect circle egg, and 150 grams fits perfectly in there. I will tell you, I will link it down below. I got it off of Amazon if you are not a hater of the microwave. And it has been like coming in clutch this week. I am not going to lie. We did the maple sticky bun, nut butter by American Dream nut butter. It pairs perfectly, and just our protein coffee. Easy peasy. Don't overcomplicate things and reinvent the wheel. If you like something, keep it in rotation. What I do back in my First Form app guides is I go and look months ago and I see what I'm having for breakfast or for lunch, and I just put that back in the rotation. It's easy to copy and paste, buy the things, and I'm done. I don't have to reinvent nothing. Snack today, I've already wolfed it down before we got here. I did a Jack's Links beef jerky teriyaki. It is 80 calories, 10 grams of protein, and we did a like sad banana, so 105 calories of banana. Probably not even that much because I didn't eat the whole thing because it was like black. I mean, I like them spotted, but I don't like them rotten, girl. We're using up what we have, and we're gonna go into my second home, Walmart. I have to go in here and pick up a cake or cupcakes. We're going to a cake bingo tonight for the boys' school. Something fun for us to do as a family right there by the house. So I'll try to bring you along as much as I can for that, but I have to go in store and get the actual cake. And one thing that was out of stock on my Walmart order, then I'm picking up my Walmart order at my little Walmart. I know, crazy. And then we're gonna go home and I'll show you what's for lunch. Super easy and using up things that we have. This is also your daily reminder for getting your steps in. I am in the very last, you see this? I'm in the very back of this parking lot. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Get your steps in. I mean, park in the back during the daytime. During the nighttime, park up front. You know, we gotta be safe out there, ladies and gents, but in the daytime, park your booty in the back. Back home, groceries, the non-cold stuff still out. I'm ready to eat. I am next level starving. So I'm going to show you what I'm having, but I forgot to mention, I know a lot of you guys always like to know when we are doing a deficit, surplus, whatever the case may be, the weight. So I have been weighing in still every single day. I have been enjoying it just to keep on track with my maintenance and make sure everything's dialed in, especially with all the holidays coming up. It is really helping me. It hasn't been getting in my head, which has taken me a long time to get to this point. Not everybody is in the same stage of their health journey, and that's okay. But we have been staying consistent at like 152, 153.4, I think is what I popped up to this morning. And that has been consistent, the same exact weight. Sometimes I'll dip to 152 and I'll go back up to 153.4. When we had our Hocus Pocus night the other night and had all the fun things, I went up to 155, and then like the next day I was back down to like 152. So I'm definitely going to do a little refeed tomorrow night. We are going to see Halloween Ends. Y'all know I'm such a freaking nerd, especially when it comes to the Halloween series. I'm so freaking pumped and ready. I know, don't say anything. This is my season. This is my time. I cannot wait. So I'm going to do a little refeed tomorrow before Shark comes next week, all the things, and feeling good about macros, feeling good about workouts, feeling good about food. Where I am right now, I'm just like, it's like a sweet spot. So we're just gonna keep on rolling with it. Let me show you lunch. Lunch may not look appetizing, but I'm telling you, this combo is chef's kiss. It is so freaking good. So this has been in the freezer for a little bit now. I made Felicia Keithley here on YouTube, and her Instagram is where she's most active. I made her easy chili, and it's 225 grams as a serving. Y'all saw I wrote it on there. And for that, macros are 251 calories, 23 protein, 29 total carbs, and 4 fat. And I was like, why am I letting this sit in the freezer? I loved it. And this would be so easy to whip up for lunch. So we've made like a a protein bowl basically with the chili. And then we had these in the freezer for like my first Aldi haul, the mild sweet Italian chicken sausages. They are just 80 calories and 13 grams of protein for each length. Not sure if they still have these. I know they get like different flavors all the time in the same brand and stuff. They have like a cranberry one that looks good right now, but I wanted to use this one. A serving of the low-fat 1% cottage cheese. This came from Rouse's, but Target, Walmart usually sells it. It's 80 calories and 12 grams of protein. So our entire bowl is 411 calories, 48 grams of protein, 37 total carbs, and 8 grams of fat. Might look weird, but I'm telling you, thank me later. Quick and easy and delicious. 2:16, going into a snack early because we have to leave here for like 5 to get to the school for the event tonight. We're doing the cake bingo. Waylon's all excited about winning a freaking cake. Like, we don't need a cake, but you know, it's all in fun. But we're doing our snack early because dinner has to be early is what I'm trying to say. So we're doing the Orville Redenbacher. These are the snack bags, which are 100 calories, 3 protein, 22 total carbs, and 2 grams of fat. This has been like my favorite go-to here lately when I don't need like a high protein snack and we just need a little extra carbs. Love this for just 100 calories. I don't add any salt or anything to it. I find it's just good as is. This is the butter one. Kettle corn one's really good too if I want that for like a dessert type of popcorn, but I've been digging just the buttery one. And then of course we have our Redmond's Relight. I've got the little sticks and the pina colada, and the watermelon lime is my favorite. And NBURGESS gets you a discount. I just got it filled up with my water. So that's gonna do me until dinner, probably around 4:30, and it's leftovers, but y'all, it is one you have got to try. I've had it before. I need to put it in rotation more often because it's that flipping good. 4:30, I told you guys, early snack, early dinner, because we got to hit the road here in about 15-20 minutes. I got to get dressed, scarf this, all the things. Hashtag mom life, but it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to playing some cake bingo. We've got 2 ground beef enchiladas by Elise Ellis. This is available on her app. This was one of the meals she featured in a monthly meal plan. You get new recipes every single month that you can download in a PDF and print out, or you can just search in her app, which is what I do now. I have all the books and binders up until she switched to the app, and then I quit doing that and just use the app solely and absolutely love it. It is her best enchilada recipe in my opinion. Like, hands down, tastes like restaurant. It's so good. It's the second time I've made it, but I don't know why we haven't had it on plan earlier. I'm tripping y'all because it's so freaking good. She's got plenty of enchilada recipes and I have tried them, but this in my opinion is by far superior on the top. So for 2 stuffed to the nines like enchiladas there, it's a lot of food. Ate it the other night. 541 calories, 70 whopping grams of protein, 42 total carbs, and 19 grams of fat. I've got a 0 sugar Sprite, so I'm gonna wolf this down, get presentable, and go play me some cake bingo. The Elise Ellis enchilada goat recipe right here. Hey dude, are we going to win some cake?
Yeah.
How many cakes you gonna win?
2.
2? Trey? He's just all about eating the cake, huh, bud?
Full year. Raffle tickets for the car line golden ticket are $5.
The girl was victorious like our first or second round of playing. Now, we played a lot of freaking rounds. We even left. They were still playing rounds. And we won a cake. Let's go. The boys are eating on it right now. But your girl is staying on plan because, like I said, tomorrow we're going to be refeeding for tomorrow evening before our Michael Myers night. We're going to go to one of our favorite restaurants. Cannot wait. This is Elise Ellis's protein pumpkin roll. Y'all, I mentioned in our Facebook Zoom, so go and join us because we do private Zooms over there periodically, all kinds of fun stuff. And I was so shook by this. It's not even funny how easy it was and how freaking good it is. One piece is 152 calories, 11 protein, 12 total carbs, and 7 fat. And it's so good. Like, y'all, look at this. I want to open it, try to open it one-handed and show you, like, I've eaten a bunch this week, but it makes, I think, 10 pieces for those macros, and so good. Highly recommend. And then, yes, remember I talked about sweet treats last week. I got a little fun size Rolo. There's 3 Rolos in here, and 3 Rolos, if you're wondering, is 85 calories, 1 protein, 13 carbs, and 4 fat. Struggles are real, but it gives me my satisfaction and it gives me my fix, and I am loving what I'm doing right now for my maintenance phase. And it's been like true maintenance, even when having our fun refeed days and our freestyling of the nut butters. We've been on track where I can't say we were over the summer. So I think I finally got my bod figured out all the way. And maybe not all the way, but we're getting there. Every day is a step forward. Total for a never skip dessert, 237 calories, 12 protein, 25 total carbs, 10 grams of fat. Y'all, I'm so next level tired. I was like falling asleep after we won that cake. I was like mission complete, take a nap, but couldn't. Mom struggles. But now we're going to eat our dessert, shower up, and get in the bed. Today was a successful day, fitness-wise, health-wise, family-wise, but I am next level exhausted. Hashtag dusted. We got 13,000 steps, y'all. Wowzas. For our nutrition today, we did 1858 on the calories. Told you to be around 1850. 180 whopping grams of protein, so a little over our protein, never a bad thing. 198 total carbs, total, not net, and perfect on our fat, 50 grams. So I'm going to get my booty in the bed and hopefully get a good night's sleep. We've got Trey's event tomorrow and then fun happenings for Halloween ends tomorrow with my girl fam. And I'm looking forward to 3 days of consecutive rest. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. So it is now Sunday. Editing Nicole coming at you. We have already had all the fun, done all the things. Halloween ends. I'm not even going to say anything on here. Y'all follow me on TikTok because I've been doing like things that I don't do on Instagram, here on YouTube, just like random-ish, and it's been really fun. So I did like my reaction to Halloween ends over there. Lots of controversy, I will say, but we had a great time. We ate at one of our favorite restaurants, like I mentioned, and I want to stress because on Instagram I had somebody make a comment, nothing vicious or mean, just like out of concern. This is a lot of people's thought process, and she was asking if I counted that as a cheat meal or if I tracked that. First off, I don't say anything is a cheat meal. Y'all have heard me say like refeed, like it's food. Like I need the nourishment, I need the food, because I'm really not eating at maintenance all week. I am eating a little bit lower to have the off-plan meal or meals, especially with all the holidays coming up, for everything to balance out and I don't have to play the catch-up game like we did before the 30-day challenge. So I mentioned on my stories, and I got a lot of positive feedback with all foods are just food. There is no good, there is no bad food. Now, yeah, are there some foods that are better for us than others? Absolutely. But the point was to say that if you have the mindset with, I'm going to eat and enjoy myself at this meal and I'm going to get right back on track tomorrow, that is a healthy mindset versus, oh, I'm going to eat this and now I'm going to binge on all the things because I've already friggin' thrown out my calories for the day, or the next morning I'm going to fast for 1,000,000 hours. I'm going to get on the treadmill for 5 hours. Those are all unhealthy thoughts when it comes to health in general. If we have a healthy relationship with food and know that foods are not bad, foods are not good, it's the consumption and the amount of them. So you can have, you've seen me do it, have the Rolos, have the M&Ms in the fun size, a small portion, and still lose weight or still keep the same weight. It's when you eat the whole bag of something, then it becomes not good, then it becomes bad. But we just associate certain foods with being bad because we overindulge on them and then we get bad results, so that must be a bad food. Not if you treat it in a more sparingly way, a more conscious way of eating things, and just stay within your macros. A calorie deficit is what's going to have you lose weight. Maintenance calories are going to keep you at the same weight, honestly, no matter what you put in your mouth. Now, yes, we want to eat healthier fruits and vegetables and prioritize protein, but in the grand scheme of things, guys, it's the amount of calories that you eat each and every day is going to determine progress while moving your body. Am I telling you to go and eat certain foods? You hear me say this all the time. Absolutely not. I just want to throw this out there that we don't need to label foods. We don't need to put a label on, oh, that's a cheat meal. That's going to be my cheat weekend. It's the holidays coming up. I'm going to cheat. I hate the word cheat because you are not. You are just eating food, and certain foods, especially when it comes to the holidays, brings comfort. It might be tradition. And yeah, we can go on and on about all those things, but it does. And if you enjoy it, there's nothing wrong with having it for that one meal and then picking up on your regular scheduled programming the very next day. And then a prime example of this, I'm going to pop up my weight. So I weighed in Friday morning at 153 something. I've got it up here for you guys. The next day after we ate off plan, had my refeed, my cheat meal, whatever you want to call it. You don't need to be calling it anything. The scale obviously is going to go up because it's something that I don't consume on a daily basis. But this morning when we got on the scale, we weighed less than what we did Friday. It just took one day for me to get the sodium and the water retention out of my body. I didn't gain any weight because you have to eat thousands of calories calories over your maintenance to actually gain any body fat. So guys, what I'm telling you all this is because I know you get so hung up on the scale, and we shouldn't. It is a tool. It's nothing more than a tool to help us along on our journey. You didn't gain 5 pounds overnight. You gained 5 pounds of weight, water weight, sodium, retention. Just get back to what you know that works for your body, and you don't have to worry about those numbers on the scale. And you can feel good about knowing that you can have an off-plan meal every once in a while and enjoy the things. So that way when those things come around often, and maybe it's something you feel like you don't have to participate, you won't have those binge and negative, like, overweight feelings that someone that's only been overweight for a long period of time knows what I'm talking about. So we had a great weekend is what I'm trying to say, but I just stress that it's so important to not label foods and to not demonize food groups, certain macronutrients, all the things that if you have a healthy, balanced lifestyle and approach, then that's going to be healthier for you mentally in the long run, and will have better results with keeping it off in the long run as well, and not going back to gaining 30, 50 pounds over the holidays and all that stuff. So I just wanted to put that out there. But I hope y'all enjoyed this week's vlog. I hope that you are kicking ass and taking names. I hope you're having an awesome day when you're watching this, a great start to your Monday, and I hope this video is helpful in any way. I hope y'all take something away from these. That's the whole point of them. Thank y'all so much for watching today's video. I love you guys so much, and we will see you next week. Should be eventful because we got a lot of things coming up this week that we'll talk about in next week's vlog. Bye y'all.